The day I graduated. Alone. For 10 long years, I put my dreams on a shelf. Marriage, motherhood, a never-ending cycle of laundry, packed lunches, birthday cakes, and sleepless nights. I built my home brick by brick, sacrificing everything for my husband and kids. But the moment the last baby started school, I decided it was my turn. I enrolled in college. 4 grueling years later, I walked across that stage top of my class. I spent weeks planning my graduation party balloons. Food, champagne, a playlist filled with songs that carried me through endless late-night study sessions. I pictured my husband and kids cheering, my family's eyes shining with pride. The big day came. I waited and waited. The tables sat perfectly set for 20, but not a single chair was filled. An hour later, I got my answer. A photo popped up on social media, my entire family smiling at my brother's barbecue. My husband was flipping burgers. My kids were playing in the background. Not one of them even called. I didn't cry, not that night. I cleaned up, boxed the untouched cake, and poured myself a glass of champagne. And while I sipped it, I started planning. The next morning, I hired an event company not to throw a new party, but to recreate one. I paid for actors to fill my living room, holding glasses, laughing, posing for pictures with me. I posted the photos online with the caption, "Last night was magical." So many came to celebrate this special milestone. I'll never forget it. Then I tagged every single person who had skipped it. The comments exploded. "This is amazing. But where was your family? Wow, that's cold." She deserved better. The shame spread faster than wildfire. My husband's phone wouldn't stop ringing colleagues, neighbors, even his boss calling to ask why he'd humiliated his own wife. But I wasn't done. You see, I had quietly been offered a full scholarship for my master's degree in another city. I had turned it down for family reasons. But that night, I accepted it. 2 weeks later, I printed the acceptance letter and left it on the dining table. When they came home, I said calmly, "Since you couldn't show up for my ending, you won't be part of my next beginning." They laughed nervously until the moving company arrived. What they didn't know was that the house was in my name alone. I sold it, took the equity and moved. The kids? Old enough to choose who they wanted to live with. My husband thought they'd pick him, until they told him they were coming with me. He was left with nothing but a bad reputation and a half-empty house. Now, I'm in a new city, thriving in my master's program, surrounded by people who actually celebrate my wins. My family? They're still explaining to everyone why they didn't come to my graduation, and why I'm no longer in their lives. If this story gave you goosebumps, subscribe now. I've got more jaw-dropping revenge tales that will leave you speechless. The next one will hit even harder.